in store for us, Sabrina?
Hi Lucy, yes I do have some in the forecast later on and also more in the way of sunshine tomorrow. As for this weekend, it will be on the chilly or cold side, but it will remain largely dry, and then through next week's forecast a gradual rise in those temperatures by the time we get to next Thursday, in some spots possibly up to 16 if not 17 Celsius. As for this afternoon out there, then there should be some cloud breaks and then more in the way of sunshine, especially towards evening. Those showers will be quite isolated, but if they do develop over the mountain tops, they could be a little bit wintry in nature. And today's afternoon highs 7 to 10 Celsius. Tonight then, those showers should gradually fade away to allow for largely dry conditions, some patchy cloud developing, perhaps a little bit of localised mist and fog too. And it will be another cold night, the chance for a fairly widespread frost and a few icy stretches in the colder spots, getting down to around -3 or -4 Celsius. Tomorrow then, high pressure in charge, and that will allow for a continuation of largely dry, settled conditions. So after that cold and in places frosty start, lots of sunshine on offer. As the day wears on, some patchy fair weather cloud will bubble up. So too will a few showers, but these very much isolated in nature. Temperatures quite similar to today's values, getting up to around 7 to 10 Celsius. Sunday's forecast then, another cold and in places frosty start. I think there will be a bit more in the way of cloud around when it comes to Sunday, but we do keep that dry picture going. Temperatures are a degree or so higher, up to about 11 Celsius. And here's that warmer trend next week. That's your latest, Lucy. That's high all, but I think most of you will be pretty happy with the forecast through this weekend. High pressure very much in charge, so most places will escape dry. Cloud amounts will tend to vary. I think it is going to be quite chilly by day, those temperatures still below average. Cold by night too, with some overnight frosts. But if you are hoping for something a little bit warmer by the time we get to around Wednesday and Thursday next week, we will start to see a rise in those temperatures. Now, some of you, if you were up first thing this morning, may have caught a glimpse of the partial lunar eclipse. I think it was too cloudy quite widely for lots of us to be able to see it this time, but there will be another opportunity to catch one in September. So this evening and overnight, then there's going to be a few isolated showers around. If these do develop over the mountains, they could be a little bit wintry in nature, but most places dry. Cloudiest in parts of the east, and there will be a localised touch of frost in places, especially in parts of North Wales, where some of those temperatures could get down to around -3 or -4 Celsius. With that, a few icy stretches are also expected. As for your Saturday forecast then, high pressure will be in charge, and that will allow for a continuation of settled conditions. So tomorrow morning then, after that cold and in places frosty start, we do expect areas of sunshine. As the day progresses, we'll see some patchy fair weather cloud bubble up. That will spark off just a few isolated showers. Most places once again dry. Temperature-wise then quite similar to the values we've seen today, so up to around 7 to 10 Celsius, and the breeze typically coming in from the northeast. It's not going to be too strong anywhere. Then if you are heading to the rugby tomorrow, well, in Cardiff we do expect dry conditions, but it will turn quite cold as the evening progresses. As for tomorrow night, it's going to be quite quiet weather-wise. Again, dry conditions for most of us, bar a few isolated showers, variable amounts of cloud, and another cold night in store with a chance for a fairly widespread frost and a few icy stretches. Into your Sunday forecast then, after that cold and in places frosty and icy start, we should get to see some sunshine, but I think as the day progresses, more in the way of cloud will tend to build into the country, and again you can see a dry picture is expected to end the day. Temperature-wise then, maybe a degree or so higher than what we've seen over recent days, so up to around 8 to 11 Celsius. Into next week, we're going to notice a temperature change. So you'll see the blue colours, the cold Arctic air, being replaced by milder conditions coming up from southerly directions. So looking at the outlook chart then, by the time we get to around Wednesday and Thursday, 16 or 17 Celsius possible in places, a warm up on the way. That's your latest, Jem.
Sabrina, thank you.